I don't know what to do with my hands. Wait, we got to do a clap. All right. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Copleycast, and I figured that this time I would do another one or another bit on me answering questions from YOLO, Instagram, or just anyone else that sent in some questions or some topics. Just give you my feedback, what I have to say, maybe help someone out, or just I don't know, but it's fun, so we're gonna do it. So as you guys know, I've done this before using YOLO for Snapchat, just putting a post out on Instagram, or just anyone that sends me in or asks me questions, I write them down. So let's get started. Gotta stay hydrated. Alrighty, let's see who we got or what we have. I don't know who it's from. All right, we'll start off. Why are you so small? I don't know. Both of my brothers are like 6'2", 6'3", and are like way above 200, and I weigh about 170, and I'm maybe 6 foot. So I don't know why I am so small, but I can lift a lot of weight, but I am pretty small. So yeah, I don't know about that one. Whatever happened? Next question. Whatever happened to Supreme Fred? Supreme Patty's nemesis. Supreme Chetty. Oh God. I think that was first semester, sophomore year. I got a lot of people saying I look like Supreme Patty. So I went out there and started making my own videos of, doing ridiculous stuff. And then my mom called and told me if I didn't take my Instagram down, they're going to take my car and pull me out of school. So Supreme Chetty went bye-bye. But everyone, if you knew him, he's an awesome guy. Alrighty, let's see if we can find some good ones here. Ooh. Favorite conspiracy theory, one you might believe. Well, isn't the whole point of conspiracy theories to, we don't know if we believe them? I mean, we obviously believe them, but we don't know if they're true or not, so it's it makes your mind wander. I don't know. Conspiracy theories. The Vegas shooting's pretty interesting. I'd probably say, I don't know. There's a lot of the talk about the 9/11 conspiracy theory, which I don't know much about, but I don't know. Something about that seems kind of fishy, but I'd say the Vegas shooting one, because I actually went to Vegas with one of my friends, a couple of my friends, literally 2 weeks after the shooting happened, and I got to the Mandalay Bay, and there were not just one window knocked out. There were so many broken windows along the top of the hotel, or where the windows are. And then I read up on this one. I read into how the bellboy who brought, is it Stephen Paddock or whatever, Mr. Paddock, I don't know, his bags up to the room, he went missing. The security guard that was on first call in the first call in the hotel went missing for a while. Some girl that tried running up on stage saying everyone was gonna die ended up dying in a car crash, supposedly. So I mean, there's a lot of weird crap to that one. And being in Vegas afterwards, you could see all the broken windows and one dude taking out that many people. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if there was more than one person. It's a conspiracy theory. What do you guys think? I know what I think. Alrighty. Okay, this one, most people these days are touchy on opinions on stuff, but I'm going to go for it. What do you think about trans people in the Olympics? Okay, so obviously this is my opinion. This isn't facts or me being insulting to anyone, but this is just my opinion. So I don't know. Let's respect it. Try to, maybe. I don't know. Trans people in the Olympics. The one thing I think about all the time is a guy say example, like a guy who's gone trans to a girl, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just saying, if you go trans to a girl, but you still have the BMI of a male and the strength of a male, and then like let's say like that person goes into like the judo part of Olympics or like any fighting stuff, that's where I think about it. Like if you have like the BMI and strength of a male, but you're fighting in a female judo tournament or whatever, like you are going to demolish people. And that's not saying girls aren't strong, but it's just like the way males are made up and just like our anatomy is, you know, we have bigger muscles and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously it's different, but I think it's kind of ridiculous if someone were to do that and then get a gold medal for it. So that's just my opinion on it. Shoot me if you want, but I think we should keep Olympics to, you know, just keep it simple for now. Okay. How do I make my penis smaller? I don't know. I'm not gonna go into it. Whoever asked that, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Okay, next question. Why were you such a hard ass in boarding school when I knew you were just a sweet little Freddy? I am honestly pondering my ass off on who this might be, because I went to a boarding school in Florida for golf, and I was just a golfer. I wasn't really a hard ass there. And then I went to Oakley out in Utah, my therapeutic boarding school, and acted like a hard ass there because I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a sweetheart. I'm chill, nice, but like at the same time a hard ass. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like thinking about that stuff. I just like do me, and whatever seems right, I do it. So I don't know. People change. People mature. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. Favorite type of booze and why? Huh. Mom, I love you, but I'm gonna be honest. Tequila. Why? I don't know. I just like the way it tastes. Not just straight tequila. I can drink it, but like I like the way it tastes. I don't know. If you hate me for this, I don't care. Margaritas, strong margaritas with like some jalapeno, a little bit of spice in it, you know. Tastes good, gets you in a good place. Tequila is kind of it's from a cactus, so you're like, it's a little bit of a different drunk, but the hangover sucks from all the sugar and all that stupid stuff. But anyways, on to the next question. How is a pickle a cucumber? I don't really spend a lot of time with pickles or cucumbers, to be honest. Those things don't pop up in my life frequently. And when they do, it's like blended in on a sandwich or something. So I really don't know. They both have water in them, and I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, we're going to go on to the next picture or questions, set of questions. Would you rather have everyone you love forget you or forget everyone you love? Definitely have everyone I love forget me, because then I'd still know I love them and I could still, see them, and I wouldn't have the attention span of a goldfish because I see people I love every day. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you rather have it? Go in the comments. Give me your answer to some of these questions, and maybe we can have a debate. I'm kidding. But I'd like to know. So go in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking on some of these, and I'd love to read over them. Boom. Next question. Water first. Actually, what's really weird about making these podcasts or whatever on camera is that, like, do I look weird taking a sip of water? Like, or do I look normal? I don't know. It's just the little things. Got to pay attention to them. Do aliens exist? Oh, my God. Um, I don't know. If you were to personally ask me on what I know about space, science, any of that BS, or not BS, it's super interesting. And talk to any of my friends that are like really, really smart in the field of physics, anything like that, space. I think it's pretty ridiculous to think that we're the only planet with life on it, with how vast the solar system is, and how many other solar systems there are and all that. So, I mean, if like one day someone was like, "Oh yeah, there's another form of life in the universe," I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, you're shitting me." I'm baffled. No, I wouldn't be baffled. I'd be like, "Oh damn, that's crazy." Let's hope they don't do some weird shit like all the movies people have made for the past 30 years about aliens. But maybe they'd be chill. Who knows? Maybe you could have a homie who's a fucking alien. Or maybe they're not chill. Who knows? But I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know. It's beyond my logic. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know why someone would send this one in or who did, but I will try my best to answer it. How do deaf people order at the drive-thru? I'm just going to clear the air on this one. I don't think deaf people are allowed to drive. If I'm wrong, please correct me on that, but I don't think they are. So I don't think a deaf person's going to be going through a drive-thru. But let's go hypothetical for a second. If it were to happen, we would either need someone else in the car who is a translator, most likely in American Sign Language, or the person that is taking the order would need to know American Sign Language. So the common denominator in that is American Sign Language. But definitely deaf people, not chill to be behind the wheel of a car, in my opinion. Nothing against them, just if you can't hear, it can be kind of, I guess, sketchy. I don't know. Next question. Who are the biggest inspirations in your life right now? This could be a group discussion. I'd say the biggest inspirations in my life right now, my dad. My dad's an absolute baller. And I'm just trying to figure out how to, I don't know, graduate and all that stuff. And he did all this, and like took so long to graduate. Then he got drafted to the Army, still ended up okay, making his own business. So my dad's the man. Try to follow him in his footsteps, but veer off and do my own thing. My girlfriend's a huge inspiration in my life because she's my queen. And yeah, I just want to make sure everything's good with her and that we're all taken care of. And I'd probably say in the podcasting segment, Joe Rogan, because he just like podcasts with so many cool people, gets to know a bunch of different people from a bunch of different walks of life. And that's like something I really want to do, hop on the podcast with an astrophysicist, hop on the podcast with a UFC fighter, hop on a podcast with a professional card thrower. I mean, come on, possibilities are actually endless. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, inspirations, 3 right there. Boom. Okay, next one. What does it feel like to perfectly compress a golf ball every time? Well, for those of you who do not know, I used to play Division I golf at University of San Diego. So golf was a big part of my life growing up, and compressing a golf ball is like the equivalent to like sneezing after needing to sneeze for a minute, or like, I don't know. Like if you're super, super, super tired, but you're still not at home yet, like the minute you get home, head hits the pillow and you like out, like it's like one of those like, oh, this is bomb. This is perfect. Feels awesome. It's a very good feeling, but doing it every time, I don't even know if the pros can do that. You can do it a lot, but not every time. Okay. Relationships in college. Well, I have two ends of the spectrum to speak on this one. I'd say the first end of the spectrum is my freshman and sophomore year, where I was still a typical young college kid going to parties and hanging out and meeting a lot of new people, especially females. So being in a relationship, especially long distance, freshman, sophomore year, kind of tough. Junior, senior year, over here, I was playing golf at USD my junior year, so I didn't really have time to party, and I had a girlfriend. So nothing really went astray with that, but she totally thought everything went astray and thought I was a cheater and everything like that, which I'm not. And she's always going to think that. But now the relationship I'm in now, getting closer to senior year, looking for internships and jobs, cubicle jobs, which we don't like. We do not like working in cubicles or offices. The goal is not to. And trying to figure out how to make money to invest to get richer and whatever, make more money, be comfortable. You find a girl that's on the same page as that, your senior year of college, do not let her go. Boom. So there's two sides of the spectrum. You got to judge where you're at, you know? This side's fun, awesome, yep, it's going to be a great time. But this side is like, all right, where the hell do I want to go with my life? There's a balance. Alrighty. Some more questions. Okay, are you more of a hunter or a gatherer? So my mindset's definitely hunter, but because I'm a senior in college and still my parents help me out financially because I'm trying to finish up school, I don't really have the ability to go hunt a bunch. So I'd say right now I'm kind of a gatherer, saving where I can, gathering information, But soon as I get that diploma, hunter, fucking bow and arrow, everything, But gathering right now. It's not a bad thing. Alrighty. Hunter gatherer. Damn, that's taking it back. What do I think about when I'm alone in my car? I don't know. I don't really drive alone that much. I guess like on the way to school, I just think about of wanting to get class over with. Because I mean, I'm not a huge fan of being a college student, but like it's kind of necessary. A diploma looks good to people. So I think about like just like how I'm gonna get through class. I don't know. I'm a big car guy, so I always look at cars when I'm driving. So I don't know. I'm like spotting cars, being judgmental on cars, or being like, oh damn, I want that car. Or sometimes I just like sit there and just listen to music and drive, and then like the drive to school that takes 5 minutes happens in like a minute. Not that I'm not paying attention to the road, but you just get in the, you get the music that you like on, and you're driving, and you're just like freezing your butt off because it's Utah and it's usually under 20 degrees in the morning, so you don't really, I don't know, your mind doesn't wander too far. All right, there's a lot here, but I'm trying to pick out some of the better ones. If I could be any animal in the world, what animal would you be and why? Damn. If this was actually like a real thing, like you could be any animal and then all of a sudden you turn into it, that'd be kind of dope. But I'm happy being a human. I don't know. I'd think some type of bird, one of those birds that like isn't in your neighborhood park and like might get hit by a car or something, but like one of those birds that you don't see, like the bald eagle or a condor, so you can just like, I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to fly. It's kind of like asking what superpower do you want if you want to fly, being a bird. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to fly. It'd be some cool things you can go see and look at. I'd say bird. I'd say wide wingspan bird for sure. Um, yeah. Uh, what was I like in high school? Oh, wow. To everyone who attended Francis Parker High School and knew me my freshman and sophomore year, you guys will know I was pretty much one of the biggest dicks on campus, but I was one of the shortest kids on campus because I definitely had a little bit of little man syndrome. I had no friends, so I thought I had to be a badass to make friends. And I hated high school. I hated school. I was mean to my teachers. I was an idiot, so I got asked to leave a bunch of schools. But we live and we learn. But yeah, no, I was a head ass, arrogant asshole to people. Pretty much everyone. I had like 2 friends and a girlfriend. So definitely good way to make friends is not being a dick. But I didn't know that at the time. Boom. Alrighty. Any advice for my previous boss? Yeah, bro. Make sure you're legally in the country. Make sure you're not an illegal immigrant because, yeah, that's not chill. Super not chill. Not to be like aggressive or anything like that, but like, bro, come on. There's a process to it, so like you can get it done. It's people do it every day. Like, guy was so unable to communicate, and I like literally didn't get my paycheck for like 3 months from my boss, and was about to get a lawyer because the dude just did not. I don't even know. I'm not gonna go into it. Next one. There's a couple good ones. What is the funniest thing that has happened to you recently? I don't know. Funny stuff happens every day. I think the funniest thing that happened to me recently is like, so obviously I'm in college. I live with 5 other kids. So, I mean, people go out and party. We all go out and party, drink, get drunk. So I think one of the funnier things that happened was I didn't go out last night. I stayed home with my girlfriend. And everyone else in the house went out and drank. So I think it was really funny just watching each person that I live with just like bring it, like stumble back into the house drunk and like which level they were on. You know, the one comes in, he's just like, dude, yeah, I got like 10 girls coming over, and I then go straight to the bathroom in boots. Love you though. You know who you are. I love you. Then the next one comes home and walks in, and he's just like, have the McDonald's, Uber Eats, like, already on the way, and the McGangbang and McChicken and McDoubles, literally 5-star, dankest food he's ever had on the planet, just because he's drunk. And then the other one who doesn't come home, but his car's there, and then I don't see him till, like, 3 o'clock the next day. And you know who you are, and I love you too. But that's pretty funny, just, like, sitting there and being like, oh, this is what it likes when I stumble into the house after a night of partying. So that's pretty good or funny. I don't know. I think it was hilarious. Alrighty. Let's just skip over to this page. Those ones are all like, Pardon me. Alrighty. Teach me something you don't know or I don't know in 5 minutes. I'll teach you something you don't know in 30 seconds. But let me think of something because there's a lot of different stuff. Okay, I could teach you a lot of nerdy stuff, but here we go. Boom. If you are getting a Subaru Forester XT, anything below the year of 2013, and you're doing an STI swap, please make sure you check for rod knock before you purchase it. Because when you purchase it and you've had it for less than an hour and then it starts knocking, then your dad's like, check and make sure everything, because you're buying a modified car. You're like, oh, dude, I checked everything. Yeah, like the car makes turbo noises. Dad, this thing's sick. Like, it's all good. And then it does that. You're going to be dropping $8,000 to replace the engine. So check for rod knock. beat the crap out of a car that you are test driving if it's modded, and yeah, just know that that's a thing that can happen. And if you really want it, then you're going to drop $8,000. So I'm very excited to go pick up my car at the end of this week after doing that. But yeah, STI people, rod knock or ringland failure, which I don't know that much about it, but and find a good mechanic. So boom, that was like, I don't know, under a minute. Boom, there we go. Okay. What am I known for? Depends who you're talking to. No, I'm kidding. But it does. It depends who you're talking to. If you go to San Diego, I'm probably known for being a good golfer, which I don't really play anymore, but, you know, growing up, yes. If you come out here, I'm known for being the epitome of a head ass, freshman and sophomore year of college. And then if you go anywhere else, I don't know, hopefully I'm known as a rookie podcaster and YouTube person. That's what I want to be known as, so I'm working on it. But yeah, it depends where you go. I mean, what are you known as? Think about it. There's a lot of different people. How would I rate my memory? Wow. My memory is that of like a goldfish on like 50% of things, and then my memory is that of like, I don't know, the winner of a spelling bee, because you have to memorize how to spell all these words. So sometimes my memory's fire. It's like all the ADD. I have pretty good ADD, pretty bad. I don't know. It depends. But I don't know. You could call it selective memory. I like remember random ass things that are pretty much irrelevant, and then the stuff that's important, like, you know. But we work on it. What's the most enough about me. Can you name three consecutive days without using the words Wednesday? I can't talk. Sorry. Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What? Estimate how many windows are in New York. 23 floors. Let's say 8 floors wide, 23 times 8, roughly 200 for 4 sides to a building, 800, I don't know. 800 per building is going to be my estimate. I don't know how many damn buildings are there. Estimate in the comments. Let me know what you think. Windows, New York, very important topics we're talking about here. These will matter one day or even now. Just kidding. Describe the color yellow to someone who is blind. No, that's just not possible. You can't describe a color because a color describes itself, and that's what we know it as. So whoever's doing this, please do not mess with me like that, because it's BS. All right, let's find one more. That's the end of it, but maybe I'll go back and find another good one. You know what? No, we're not finding another good one. Screw it. I guess a couple announcements. First, I want to say, if you guys are tuning in to my podcast, and last podcast I said it was going to be the first one on YouTube, we had camera difficulties. So I'm hoping, I got a new camera, learn how to work it. I'm hoping this one will end up on YouTube. So I'm sorry about that. If you guys listen in or tune into my podcast, thank you so much. It means a bunch, and continue listening and tell your friends about it, please. And also, if you listen to my podcast, we are going to be up on YouTube doing some video casts and also doing some vlogging, which I'm super stoked for. You guys should be too. So, I don't know. Go in the comments, answer some of these questions. Let me know what you guys think. Tune into the podcast, and I will see you guys next time on the Copleycast.